Y'all, I am divorced. I am motherfucking divorced. Y'all don't even know how good this shit feel. Like, I feel free. I'm divorced, bitch. I told y'all, yeah. Big divorce on paper, and I'm happy about it.
Damn. Damn, it's about 20 people. They can't do nothing about the. They can't do nothing,
What is
bro.
left of 24 hours ago
Everybody was coming out, cooking out in their front yard.
is a reminder of what is lost.
Everything just went downhill from there.
In the Eastland neighborhood of Fort Worth at Castleman and Comanche, Lizbeth was with her family celebrating the 4th of July.
Like before everything started, they were already here.
Fort Worth police was already monitoring the area. They say 200 to 300 people took over the block.
I'm trying to show y'all all these people outside.
Just before midnight, the booming sound of fireworks was muted by gunfire.
What y'all doing, Facebook?
Half an hour before, Latasha Hyman was streaming live on Castleman Street. Family confirms the 39-year-old makeup artist and business owner was killed in the crossfire.
It was the 4th of July 2024, a night meant for celebration, fireworks, and joy. In Fort Worth, Texas, hundreds gathered on Castleman Street for a block party, including 39-year-old Tasha Hyman, a vibrant makeup artist, devoted mother, and the beloved owner of Slay by Shay. Tasha was live-streaming the festivities on Facebook, capturing the laughter, music, and dazzling fireworks lighting up the night. But in a horrifying twist, the celebration turned deadly. Gunfire erupted, shattering the night. Tasha, caught in the crossfire, was struck by multiple bullets while trying to protect others. Her live stream ended abruptly, the screen going dark as screams and chaos took over. By the end of the night, 2 people were dead, including Tasha, and several others were injured. What started as a joyous gathering ended in unimaginable tragedy. Who opened fire on a crowd of innocent people? Why did a night of celebration descend into violence? And what led to the death of Tasha Hyman, a woman described by her fiancé as the sweetest person on this earth? This is the true story of a night that changed lives forever, a community left in shock, and the ongoing search for justice in the wake of a senseless act of violence. Welcome to True Crime Tales HQ. We appreciate your support and dedication to this channel as we bring you stories that matter. As we dive into this heartbreaking case, we want to hear from you. Have you or someone you know experienced something similar? Share your thoughts, stories, or insights in the comments below. Your experiences could help others learn, heal, or even prevent similar tragedies. Let's start a conversation that matters. Now, let's get into the story of Tasha Hyman. Tasha Hyman was more than just a name. She was a force of light in her community. A 39-year-old makeup artist from Fort Worth, Texas, Tasha was the proud owner of Slay by Shay, a thriving business that had earned her over 1,000 loyal clients. But Tasha wasn't just a talented artist. She was a devoted mother to her son, a loving fiancée to Tommy Howard, and a woman whose kindness and warmth touched everyone she met. Tommy often called her his savior, a testament to the profound impact she had on his life after he lost his previous fiancée to cancer 4 years earlier. Tasha's social media was a reflection of her vibrant spirit. In one post she wrote, "Compliments on your appearance are cool, but when someone compliments you as a person, your laugh, your energy, your heart, that's top tier." It was this authenticity, this ability to make people feel seen and valued, that made Tasha so beloved. But on the night of July 4th, 2024, her light was tragically extinguished. This is the story of Tasha Hyman, a woman whose life was as beautiful as the art she created, and whose death left a community in mourning. Tasha's journey to success wasn't without its challenges. Growing up in Fort Worth, she faced her share of struggles, but she never let them dim her spirit. She worked tirelessly to build her business, often staying up late to perfect her craft and ensure her clients felt their best. Her dedication paid off, and Slay by Shay became a household name in the city. But Tasha's success wasn't just about makeup, it was about the connections she made. Her clients didn't just leave her chair looking beautiful, they left feeling empowered, confident, and valued. One client recalled, "Tasha had this way of making you feel like the most important person in the room. She didn't just do your makeup, she lifted your spirit." But Tasha's life wasn't just about her career. She was a devoted mother to her son, whom she adored. Their bond was unbreakable, and Tasha often shared moments of their life together on social media.
"I gotta think of a way to get this money by tomorrow. I gotta think of a way to get, I gotta think of a way to get this money by tomorrow.
You can sell your Beamer.
I can do what?
Sell your car.
Sell your mama's car."
In one heartfelt post, she wrote, "Being a mom is my greatest joy. My son is my everything." She was also deeply in love with her fiancé, Tommy Howard. The two had plans to build a future together, a future that was tragically cut short. Tommy often spoke of how Tasha had helped him heal after the loss of his previous fiancée to cancer. "She was my rock," he said. "She brought light back into my life when I thought I'd never smile again." As the 4th of July approached, Tasha was looking forward to celebrating with Tommy and his family. It was a night meant for joy, laughter, and togetherness. But as the sun set and the fireworks began to light up the sky, no one could have predicted the tragedy that was about to unfold. What started as a night of celebration would soon turn into a nightmare, leaving a community in shock and a family shattered. How did a night meant for happiness end in such heartbreak? And what led to the senseless violence that took Tasha's life? This is the story of Tasha Hyman, a woman whose light continues to shine, even in the face of darkness. The night of July 4th, 2024, was supposed to be a celebration of freedom, family, and togetherness. For Tasha Hyman and her fiancé, Tommy Howard, it was a chance to relax and enjoy the holiday with loved ones. The couple had spent the evening at Tommy's parents' home on Castleman Street in Fort Worth, Texas. It was a familiar gathering spot, a place where they often celebrated special occasions. But this night would be different. As the sun set and the sky darkened, the neighborhood came alive with the sounds of music, laughter, and the occasional pop of fireworks. Tasha, ever the social butterfly, decided to go live on Facebook, capturing the festive spirit for her friends and followers. In her video, you could see the joy on her face as she panned the camera across the crowd, showing neighbors dancing, fireworks lighting up the night, and cars revving their engines. But beneath the surface of this joyous gathering, tensions were simmering. As the night progressed, the atmosphere began to shift. What started as a family-friendly block party slowly turned chaotic. Drivers started performing dangerous donuts in the intersection of Castleman and Comanche Streets, their tires screeching as crowds cheered them on. Fireworks, illegal in Fort Worth, were being launched recklessly, some even aimed at neighboring houses and police cruisers. Tasha's livestream captured the growing tension. At one point, she zoomed in on a firework exploding just feet away from a police car, its lights flashing as officers tried to maintain order. "Y'all, they're throwing fireworks at the police," Tasha exclaimed, her voice a mix of amusement and concern. The crowd, now numbering between 200 and 300 people, seemed to feed off the chaos, unaware of the danger that was about to unfold. According to Tommy, the breaking point came when nearby residents, fed up with the noise and commotion, decided to take matters into their own hands. It started with shouting, then escalated rapidly. Gunfire erupted, shattering the night. Tasha, who had just stepped outside after using the bathroom at Tommy's parents' house, found herself in the middle of the chaos. In a desperate attempt to escape, she ran, but the bullets came too fast. She was struck multiple times, her body collapsing to the ground as screams filled the air. Her livestream, still recording, captured the raw fear and confusion of the moment before abruptly cutting off. The celebration had turned into a war zone. Neighbors who witnessed the shooting described the scene as pure chaos. "We thought it was just fireworks at first," one witness recalled. "But then we saw people falling to the ground. It was like a nightmare." Another resident, Elizabeth, a 16-year-old who was celebrating with her family, described the terror of hearing gunshots. "I grabbed my little brother and ran inside," she said. "Everyone was screaming, hiding, trying to find cover. It was like something out of a movie." Amid the panic, Tasha lay motionless on the ground, her life slipping away as the crowd scattered in every direction. By the time police arrived, the damage was done. Tasha Hyman, the vibrant makeup artist who had brought so much light to her community, was gone. Another victim, 19-year-old Marcus Martin Jr., was also killed, his life cut short by a single gunshot to the back. 2 others were injured but survived. The streets that had been filled with laughter and celebration were now littered with shell casings, blood, and the remnants of a night that had gone horribly wrong. But who was responsible for this senseless violence? And what led to the shooting that stole Tasha's life? The answers to these questions would soon send shockwaves through Fort Worth and beyond. The morning after the shooting, Fort Worth woke up to a city forever changed. Tasha Hymond's death sent shockwaves through the community, leaving friends, family, and even strangers heartbroken. Vigils sprang up on Castleman Street, where candles, flowers, and handwritten notes formed a makeshift memorial. Social media was flooded with tributes as clients, friends, and loved ones shared memories of Tasha's kindness, talent, and infectious smile. Her fiancé, Tommy Howard, posted a heartfelt message, "Rest in paradise to my baby. You were the sweetest person on this earth." For Tommy, the loss was unimaginable. Just 4 years earlier, he had lost his previous fiancée to cancer. Tasha had been his rock, his savior, and now she was gone too. As the community mourned, the Fort Worth Police Department launched an investigation into the shooting. The scene on Castleman Street was a grim reminder of the violence that had unfolded. Over 100 shell casings from multiple types of guns were recovered, pointing to a chaotic and deadly exchange of gunfire. Police believe multiple shooters were involved, but as of now, only one suspect has been arrested, 21-year-old Toderick Rogers, who faces murder charges. Yet, many questions remain unanswered. Who were the other shooters? What sparked the violence? And why did a night of celebration turn into a bloodbath? Authorities are urging anyone with information to come forward, emphasizing that even the smallest detail could be the key to solving this case. For Tasha's family, the pain of her loss is unbearable. Her cousin, Pastor Felton Jenkins, who has spent years fighting against gun violence in the community, described her as his angel. "Every time we saw each other, it was a hug, a kiss, a smile," he said. "She was loved by everybody." Jenkins, who has dedicated his life to preventing tragedies like this, now finds himself personally affected by the very violence he has worked to stop. "This is a different kind of pain," he admitted. "It's personal. It's real."
It hurt.
Her cousin, Pastor Felton Jenkins,
It's a different kind of pain.
spends every day fighting to stop gun violence, but this time,
She is sweet. She's my angel.
the pain is personal.
Every time we see each other, it's a hug, it's a kiss, it's a smile, it's a small dance, you name it. We gonna treat each other up. She was loved by everybody. She was loved by everybody.
2 more shooting victims survived, and police say another person died after a medical emergency. At this point, there are multiple suspects, but no one is in custody.
They are cowards.
Jenkins and several community leaders want those who know something to come forward.
Come on, Fort Worth.
They want to stop gun violence.
This is real. Stop these block parties.
They want to protect the youth.
Jenkins and other community leaders are calling for an end to block parties like the one on Castleman Street, arguing that they too often lead to violence. "Come on, Fort Worth," he pleaded. "This is real. Stop these block parties. Protect our youth." But for many residents, the shooting was a painful reminder of a deeper issue. Elizabeth, a 16-year-old who witnessed the chaos, admitted that hearing gunshots in her neighborhood wasn't new. "You grow up with it, you kind of get used to it," she said. But this time it was different. This time it hit closer to home.
Youth.
To the point where you grow up with it, you kind of get used to it.
Hearing gunshots on her street is nothing new for Lizbeth.
I am so sorry. Like, my condolences go out to your family, your friends.
But she is disheartened. Celebration turned to sorrow.
The tragedy has sparked a renewed conversation about gun violence, public safety, and the need for change. As the investigation continues, one thing is clear. Tasha Hymond's death was not just a loss for her family and friends, it was a loss for an entire community. And as the search for justice unfolds, her memory serves as a powerful reminder of the work that still needs to be done. Tasha Hymond's story is a tragic reminder of the fragility of life and the devastating impact of gun violence. A vibrant woman, a loving mother, a talented artist, and a cherished friend, her life was cut short in a moment of senseless violence. As we remember Tasha, let us also reflect on the importance of coming together as a community to prevent such tragedies from happening again. Her death is not just a loss for her family and friends, it's a loss for all of us. It's a call to action, a reminder that we must do more to protect our communities and ensure that no one else has to suffer the way Tasha's loved ones have. If you have any information about the Castleman Street shooting, no matter how small, please contact Tarrant County Crime Stoppers at 817-469-8477. Your tip could be the key to bringing justice for Tasha and the other victims. Together, we can ensure that her legacy lives on, not just as a victim of violence, but as a beacon of love, resilience, and hope. We want to hear from you. What are your thoughts on this tragic story? Do you believe more could have been done to prevent this? Have you or someone you know been affected by gun violence? Share your experiences, your opinions, and your thoughts in the comments below. Your voice matters, and together we can start a conversation that leads to change. If this story resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more true crime stories that matter. By sharing this video, you're helping to keep Tasha's memory alive and shining a light on the urgent need for justice and reform.
Councilman done did it again. Councilman done did it again. Councilman done did it again. They trying to move closer and closer. Man. The police done pulled up. Tried to shut the spot down, y'all. The police done pulled up on us and riot girl. Trying to shut us down. Trying to shut down the festivities.
It's a fool on the block, cuz.
The SWAT is on deck.
God, y'all stop popping them up.
They throwing them at the laws. They throwing
What's going on?
Yeah. Man, y'all leave them folks alone, man. God damn. Coming, bro. Baby, come on this way. Come on. God damn. Shooting bad. Say they fit to. On my mama, they fit to. Look at these hoes, bro. Say, man, they done got too lit on the block for the police, man. I swear to God. Man, I swear to God, they done got too lit for the laws, man. They done came to, and they ride, girl. Oh, man. It's Queenie up there at my mama's house. God damn. Damn, this whole live. Man, this whole live, bro. My bad, y'all. We back to the festivities. Oh, yeah. Say them all come through 100 calls deep. coming, bro. Say these hoes steady coming. Damn, look, bro. Damn. Them hoes don't come out and ride, girl. Them hoes done came out and ride girl on the nigga and everything, bro. They can't shut the block down. We too lit. We too lit. They just said fuck it. That's why they said fuck it. We too lit. Say this the funniest shit ever, dude. Eastside Casper Street shit. No, my nigga. Say. It's about 20 people. They can't do nothing about the. They can't do nothing, bro. The block is lit. No. Say this whole lit, they try to come back through on the nigga. Man, watch all these bitch ass long calls. They trying to shut it down. Casper too lit, bro.
My Facebook won't even go live.
Casper too lit, bro.
Hey, yeah, you live. On Casper, cuz.
On Casper.
On Casper, yeah.
I swear it's too lit. Look at these hoes.
Yeah.
Say it's too lit out here, man. They you going live because you on the Wi-Fi. Yeah. I'm on Tasha phone. I'm on Tasha phone. Look at them, man. Look, I'm gonna walk and show y'all how many. They gotta go though. They gotta go. They can't make it. Say them hoes gotta go, man. Look. Say, look how they came on Casper, my nigga. Look at these hoes standing here in corners, bro. Look how they came on Casper, my nigga. Oh, man. I'm gonna shoot fireworks at the police. Say, man. We run this fucking block. We do this shit every year. Bigger and better every year.
Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.